Welcome back to the Grindhouse, sickos. So today I decided to show you all my first part. This is part one of my entire horror movie DVD and Blu-ray collection. This is just part one, so there's more later on that I'll probably show. So let's start from this side, which is just all Blu-rays for now. Friday the 13th, part one uncut. Pretty cool. One of my favorite slasher horror movies, and it's pretty good. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. I only have the first one and the fourth one on Blu-ray. The rest of the series is right in there. Well, all the 8 movies that were made, like the first 8 movies. Next is Jaws. Dude, this is just one of my favorite movies of all time. It used to be my favorite movie of all time, but that's been replaced, not with a horror movie, but with a mafia movie, which is Goodfellas. Yep. Next up is The Ascent. I haven't seen I started watching this one, but I got a little bit bored, so I'll probably be watching that later. Brad Pitt, World War Z. This movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, and I've been wanting to find it for some time. Couldn't find it for the longest time. Finally found it on Steelbook. Picked it up. Father's Day. This movie sucks balls. I hate this movie so much. I got it thinking it would be awesome, but it was just crap. And it has the nerve to bash on Hobo with a Shotgun. Man, that movie's better. I'll make a review on both that movie and Hobo with a Shotgun. Hobo with a Shotgun's awesome. Leagues better than that movie. Zombieland. I haven't seen it yet, but I just know it's a cult classic. I don't know if I'll pick up the second one. Escape Room. I haven't seen this one either, but as you can tell, it's pretty dated. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Texas Chainsaw Remake. Texas Chainsaw 3D also. I haven't seen it either. But yeah, I got it during Halloween. And the Rob Zombie trilogy, which includes House of a Thousand Corpses. Let me just show the discs. It includes House of a Thousand Corpses. What is this? The Devil's Rejects and 3 from Hell. Also got that on Halloween. Really good. I've been wanting to see House of a Thousand Corpses for a long time. Still haven't because I'm busy with all our stuff like school and everything, but I will see it soon. The Shining, one of my favorites of all time. Just amazing. I own this movie 3 times, but I got it a 3rd time because of this Blu-ray. What's next? All right. Let me make this work. The original Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Pretty good. I haven't finished watching it. I started it, but I haven't finished it. And then the sequels, Psycho 2, 3, and 4, The Beginning. The remake, which is apparently really crappy. I haven't seen it. I couldn't tell you. Misery. Got it because I know it's a classic. The Lodge. I haven't seen it, but it was a time when I really wanted a new horror movie. So when I found this, I was like, you know what? Why not? I'll get it. Mandy. I got it because I saw that Dead Meat had reviewed it on his channel. So I was like, hey, it must be a good horror movie. I started watching it, but I haven't finished. Color Out of Space. Very weird movie, but I like movies like these. Ones that make no sense. They're pretty good. Pretty good. Insidious 1, 2, and 3. For the longest time, I was like, man, I want an Insidious box set so I can, or like a collection so I can watch the movies. Bam! On Halloween, this came up. Bought it instantly. Halloween 1 and 2, the Rob Zombie remake. I saw the first one. It was pretty good. I also saw the first one years ago. I like both. I like them. You know, they're not that bad. And then the Jaws 3 movie collection, which includes 2, 3, and The Revenge. 3 and 4 are just bleh. 2 is pretty good, actually. Not as good as the first one, obviously, but it's something. Stephen King's It, the original miniseries. Very good. Classic movie. It 2017 used to be my favorite movie of all time, but that's been changed. Just an awesome movie, man. Better than the miniseries, man. Honestly. It Chapter 2. It's fine. It's not as scary as the first one. It has a lot of comedy and it's really long. It's really unnecessarily long in some parts. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, really good horror comedy. One of my favorite horror comedies of all time. Just awesome. Speaking of horror comedies, do you guys consider Scrooged to be a horror comedy? I don't know. I saw it and it's really dark. It's really dark, almost horror comedy material. 28 Days Later, another one of my personal favorites. Really good movie. I love the atmosphere. It's just so of its time. 28 Weeks Later, not as good as the first one, but for what it's worth, it's fine. I'm hoping they make another one to see where they take it. A Quiet Place, pretty good movie. I remember when this movie used to be huge. I love YMS's review of that movie. It's hilarious. A Quiet Place Part 2. It was pretty good, actually. I really enjoyed this movie. I used to not like it, but that was when I was in my phase of trying to be the next YMS. Doctor Sleep. I mostly got this for Doctor Sleep, but also The Shining. Doctor Sleep. Pretty good. I haven't seen Doctor Sleep, actually. I need to see it. Because, you know. David Cronenberg's The Fly remake, really sad movie. It's more sad than horror, but is sad even a genre? It's pretty sad. People say it's like a tragic romance movie. I can see where they're coming from. The Evil Dead, very good. Love it. And The Evil Dead 2, The Origin of My Profile Picture. Very good movie. Love this more than the first one. Awesome movie. Awesome. I have to review it one day. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake from 2003. There was a lot of remakes of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like this one, actually. I haven't seen the original. I have to see it. I know. I have to. And then the Annabelle series, or the Conjuring series, I mean. The Conjuring 5 film collection. This was $35 at Walmart. Was it worth it? Yeah, it kind of was. It has The Nun, the first Annabelle, The Conjuring, Annabelle Creation, and Conjuring 2. Yeah. The Curse of La Llorona. It was not as good as I thought it would be. It was something. Annabelle Comes Home. What was that werewolf? That werewolf, if you guys seen this movie, that werewolf that came out like towards the end looked like something out of a Goosebumps episode. The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. It was fine. Pretty okay. More horror comedies, Gremlins. The first one, pretty good, man. Classic. I'm going to watch it this year because, you know, it's Christmas. Gremlins 2, The New Batch. Pretty good sequel, actually. I like it. People are saying this is like one of the only horror movies with a good sequel. I guess. Alien versus Predator. Haven't seen it, but I know it has Alien and Predator. I love them both. Why not? Alien versus Predator Requiem. If I haven't seen the first one, I'm not going to see the second one. So, yeah. The Exorcist made me cry, actually. This movie's pretty emotional towards the end. You know how it is. The Thing, awesome. One of my favorite horror movies. Just so good, the special effects. If you haven't seen that movie, man, you got to see it. Hang on, let me just... Alright, we're good. Carrie, the original with Sissy Spacek and John Travolta. I actually did not recognize John Travolta because I'm so used to him having grease hair. Child's Play, one of my many childhood fears. Very, very, very good movie. I Spit on Your Grave remake. Pretty good, pretty violent actually, this movie. I haven't seen the original, but I gotta see that very, very soon. I feel bad not having seen the original and having seen that first. Final Destination trilogy, which has Final Destination 1, 2, and 3. I have only seen the first one. I don't know when I'll be seeing the other ones. Final Destination 4, aka The Final Destination. Apparently, this is The Final Destination. And then my Silence of the Lambs collection. The Silence of the Lambs, the original. Pretty good. I love Anthony Hopkins. So good. I think I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Hang on. Now we're good. Alright. Hannibal. Very, very good sequel, actually. Very good. And I didn't realize for a while that... Who is he? Ray Liotta from Goodfellas was in this movie, and he got his head cut open. I did not notice that for the longest time. Red Dragon, another pretty good sequel. Yep. And Hannibal Rising. This one really went off, man. This one was like the part where they started being extremely random with the series, but it's good. I like, what is his name? Gaspard Ulliel. I love Gaspard Ulliel. And that is the first part of my horror movie collection. I can't show it all now because that would be way too long. But hopefully in the future I'll be able to show you guys the rest of my collection. So yeah, I'm going to have to put all of this back on the shelf. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.